Okay, today we need a lot of materials. Let me start with the fresh flowers. I want to use the wax flowers. I love it. It's really smell beautiful when you cut the stems. It's a little bit branchy, but I really like it. And I always cut the flowers for preparing a pink corsage or a wrist corsage. I always like to leave the stems really long, and I'll let you know why later. I need just a few. I'm gonna put it aside. I have 2 pink roses, beautiful color. And I have just 1 stem of Astromelias and lavender color. Then I decided to try to use some accent with feathers and this lavender and purple color. I think it's gonna match perfectly. I may not use it, but at least I'm gonna have a close of my work to be sure that I can use it. I will use these rhinestones accent. These are really small, but I don't need, to prepare something that is gonna pop up more than the flowers. So I want to use this. This brand is called Fit Design. Can you see the names there? It's like a shiny. And I will use glue gum. So this is my favorite glue plastic stick that I want to use. If you can see clearly, this is transparent. You see, for me this is the best one. I used before this one that is like a white comparing with this one, and I didn't have good result as I have it with this. So I try to use always this one at this brand, Stanley. Also the gum is a Stanley as well. So that is a tip, but it's up to you. If you have the other one, use it until you can have the chance to buy this one. I will need a wire, really skinny wire. In this case, it's 26 gauge. And I want to use organza ribbon and lavender color, and probably some in white, but I'm not sure about it yet. Okay, I'm gonna start. Let me put it aside everything that is not sorry, and also this handband to as a base for the wrist corsage. Okay, I'm gonna start with the flowers. When I have to pick up a flowers to do a corsage, it can be a pink corsage or a wrist corsage. I always thinking that the head of the flower has to be enough flexible to resist some movement. You're gonna be sure that the flower is gonna be okay until the event. If you're gonna have a wrist corsage or a pink corsage with these flowers and you need a boutonniere, I suggest use the same flower, the same kind of rose and the same color, just a little bit smaller. This is really easy. I like to keep the stem long, and I'll let you know why. So this is gonna be my filler, but also I'm gonna use as a frame or to put him as a backdrop of the I'm gonna use. I have to work with the lines and the curves that the flower has, so it's gonna be the work is gonna be easier for me. I'm gonna put there, and I always try to use the same palettes to avoid any kind of clash. So if I'm gonna work with pink, I try to use lavender or purple, or always around those colors, or white. So the way that's the way that I have to be sure that all the colors is gonna match. Obviously, if you have to prepare this for an event, you have to ask what's the color of the dress, what's the color of the tie in case it's gonna be for a man. So all we have to make those questions to be sure that the personal flowers is gonna be accord to the circumstances. Okay, the only thing that you have to do is wrap it up. I don't want to prepare something too long, so think this is gonna be in your hands on somebody else's hands, and that's it. I'm gonna cut the stems. I'm gonna leave it even all together. I'm gonna put in water right away. Okay. Let me put this on the side. Okay, okay. I'm gonna use this organza ribbon. I need to have ready a piece of wire. This is very easy. So I'm cutting an angle, the extreme of the organza. I'm gonna start to do loops. I'm gonna back and forward, back and forward. Okay. She is very slippery. Okay. I have it there. I'm gonna tie it up in the middle and use the wire to keep in the way that I want to have it. This is really easy. Then twist it, twist it, twist it. Cut the excess. Press down to be sure that you have a flat surface. Okay, perfect. Where's my scissor? Cut the other extreme. Little longer, so then you can make the adjustment when you put on the with the flowers. If you see this wire, don't get crazy because of that. We will cover it with other flowers, okay? Or also we can cover it with the same ribbon once we attach on the wrist corsage. Okay, let me grab the flowers that has been on water. I'm gonna take the band. Okay, this is the band, the piece that I have to put in the hands and where I have to attach the flowers. The first thing that I do is I bend one of the extreme and I set from the back of the main flowers, from here, in this case it's gonna be the rose, and I set it behind and I take all around the neck of the rose and I press down to be sure that the flower is not gonna fall. And once I put the first part, I use the second one and I proceed in the same way. And now, in the lower part that's easier, keep doing the same. So now, you are totally sure that this is not going to fall. I see that it's a little bit watching to the wrong way. Okay, okay, perfect. And my goal to show you how to put it in, I twisted the flowers. Okie dokie. Press down one and then the other one. And now you are sure that you are watching what you want to watch. Perfect. The glue gun is ready. So what I will do now is attach the ribbon. The ribbon, it is very important because it's gonna help you to hide some part that you don't want to show. If this is too much for you, what you have to do is by using the same floral tape, cover all the base and it's gonna be sure that everything is okay. So let me put the ribbon here. Okie dokie. Basically, that's the technique and the way that you can do your wrist corsage for prom. But now we have to hide some technique or some part that I don't like to see. For example, the white here, or I don't like to see this hole, or probably over here. So we have to try to use something else that is gonna be always in the same colors that we're working now. For example, I could love to have this feather over here. I like it. Just, I'm gonna put the glue over the gold wire, because in this case I couldn't find a silver wire and 26 gauge, so I took the gold one. I need to be sure. Okay, this is hard. Try to use one little stick. Perfect. And then I can use another feathers in the same color. So in the right size. Let me see. She doesn't want to show up. Don't worry, I'm gonna find you. Okay, I like this one. I can put it here. It's too much. This one, yeah. And I can cover the silver base. Probably nobody sees it, but I see it and I don't like it. So if I see it, I always thinking someone else. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there to see if this helps. Oh no. What about here? No, just there and that's it. I like it because it's add a different move. Let me see. Okay. Let me put this on the side. This is what we have now. You see? I think it's a good idea. Okay. Now, let's see if we can put some touch of rhinestones. Yeah. So, take the measure. It's not gonna be longer than that. And just cut it. Add the glue. Just a little bit. Find the place among the flowers and find something solid where it's gonna be where it's gonna guarantee that it's not gonna fall. Okay, this is just a touch. Perfect. Okay, that's it. I like it. It's not too much, just a touch. Beautiful. Okay, if the event that where you're gonna use this is not now, it's not today, it's not in 2 hours, it is tomorrow. So what you have to do is put a little bit of water in a small glass and put the flowers inside until the other day. An hour or 2 hours before the event, remove it from the water, cut all those parts that it doesn't need to be show up, cut it, trash it, and your wrist corsage is ready to go. Okay. Perfect. It's not too long, it's not heavy at all, and for sure it's gonna be in your hands the whole night. Okay, it's easy, right? Well, I hope you like it. Try it, do it, and let me know how you did it. Thank you.